Welcome to a full moon in Aquarius yoga flow in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. We are on my dad's boat tonight, looking up at this full moon. So we're going to start seated, connecting to our breath in and out through the nose. Palms face up to channel this energy of the full moon. We're going to start by inhaling those arms up over the head. Lengthen through that spine, and exhale to twist. Right arm to left knee, left arm comes behind you. Exhale all that air out, twisting from the belly button. And then we'll reverse to the other side. Follow your own breath, in and out through the nose. Making our way back to center, we're going to inhale the arms up overhead one more time. And exhale it all the way forward. Lengthen through that spine, reaching energy out through the top of the head, out through the back of the tailbone. Take a few breaths here, and then we're going to slowly inhale it up, rolling through the spine. And we're going to inhale the arms up overhead. Switch those feet and exhale back down again. Same exact way. Taking a few breaths. We'll inhale it back up nice and slow and meet back with the hands in prayer position. And whenever you're ready, we'll flip into child's pose. Just taking your time, reaching those hips back towards the heels. Fingers reach up towards the front of your mat, sending energy out through the top of the head and back through the tailbone at the same time. And then on your next inhale, look up towards your hands. We're going to step on the outside of the hands with the right foot. So stepping to a wide, low lunge. We're going to lengthen through that spine, energy through the top of the head. Lengthening through those hips, opening up through the inner thighs, the groin. And then walking that foot into the center of the hands. We're going to walk the hands up to the top of the knee and then up over the head if that's comfortable for you, stretching out the left hip flexor for a breath. And then we'll lower those hands down to the mat. Stretch it back on an exhale. Lengthen through that hamstring on the right side, through the spine. Flex that foot up. And then we'll meet back in child's pose whenever you feel nice and loosey-goosey on that right side. Take a deep breath there, and then on your next inhale, we'll look up at the front of the mat and step wide with the left foot to the outside of the left hand. Take a big inhale, lengthen through that spine, stretch through the inner thighs. And then we'll walk the foot into the center of the body in between the hands. Walking those hands up to the knee and then up overhead if that's comfortable for you. Stretching out the right side hip flexor this time. Do a little check-in with that core. Exhale through the center to lengthen through the front side of that body. One more big inhale before exhaling it back to stretch that hamstring. Lengthen through the spine, lengthen through the back of the leg. Big breath here. And then we'll transition back into that child's pose, nice and slow. Take your time. We'll just take a few breaths here. Rest that forehead on the mat. Letting any energy that needs to be released from the body, just letting it fall into the mat below you. And then on your next inhale, we'll roll it up vertebrae by vertebrae. Head is the last thing to come up. And we're going to do some neck stretches next. So inhaling the arms up overhead. We'll release down to stretch that right side of the neck. So releasing the left hand to the right side of the head. Create some gentle tension. And just roll your neck out. Give yourself a little massage. Give yourself some freedom here to just feel through that neck and the shoulders, wherever you need to. Let the head fall forward slowly, and then you can add your right hand whenever you feel ready and massage out those big tendons on the back of the neck. Whenever you're ready, we'll switch to the other side. So inhaling those arms up over the head to release with the right hand onto the left side of the head this time. Just rolling it out wherever you feel the most tension. Breathing nice and deep through the nose. And we'll inhale those arms up overhead one more time. Give it a big arch back. And then exhale, release to clasp the hands behind the back. Low, we'll roll the shoulders back and down. Open that chest up. And shake it out. Let that breath go. Next, we'll bring it up to all fours. We're going to do some cat and cows. So inhaling, the chest up to the sky, pelvis up to the sky. And then exhale, press that floor away, round the spine out. Take whatever movement you need to here. And then on your next inhale, we'll thread the needle. So inhaling that right arm up to the sky, open up the chest. And thread it under the left arm, placing the right shoulder and right side of the face onto the mat. Pressing the hips over the shoulders for a bit more of a stretch here. Nice release through the neck, the shoulders, the spine. And we'll press up through that left arm to repeat on the other side. So one more cat and cow. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, round out through that spine. And then on the next inhale, we'll take the left arm up to the sky, open up the chest, and thread it through. Lay that left side of the face onto the mat. And release over that left shoulder. Taking nice deep breaths in and out through the nose. And whenever you're ready, we'll press up out of that right arm to bring it back to center. One more big cat and cow. Inhale. Open up that chest, open up the hips. And exhale, press the mat away. Round through that spine. And we'll exhale it back into child's pose, bringing the hips back to the heels. Lengthening through that spine, forehead rests on the mat, hands reaching out in front of you, shoulders press away from the ears. We are releasing any tension left in the body into the ground below us. And then on the next inhale, look up towards the front of the mat. We're going to step wide again into that low lunge. So stepping to the outside of the right hand. This time we'll take a little bit more free movement here. So just moving with the breath, taking any hip movement, any groin movement, inner thigh movement you need here. And then we'll slowly walk that foot towards the left hand and set it down for pigeon pose. So opening up those hips, sit right on top of that leg. We'll inhale it up to the sky, open up that chest, lengthening through those hips, and then exhale it down over top of the leg if that feels comfortable for you. Taking any movement that you need here to lengthen through those hips. Make sure you're breathing. And then pressing up through those palms, pick that leg up into that low lunge. And we're going to twist the hips towards the front, opening up towards the center. We'll take it across into the other leg to do the other side. So side lunge onto the left leg now. We're going to flip into our left leg low lunge here. Taking it wide at first, move the hips around, nice and free movement. Whatever you're feeling like you need this deep into the practice. Open up those hips, release any tension there. And then walk it to the right hand this time. We're going to lay that leg down into pigeon pose. Inhale the chest up to the sky, lengthening through that right side hip flexor, left side booty back there. And whenever you're ready, exhaling it over that front leg, lengthening through those hips, through the spine. One more big breath here before pressing through the palms. We'll pick that left leg up and flip back into our side lunge position on the left leg. Drop that booty back, pick the chest up, and we'll take it to the other side. Lunging into that right leg one more time, feeling the difference from the first time. And we're going to finish in a yogi squat here, opening the chest up to the sky, feeling grateful for this practice today, grateful for a beautiful full moon with a beautiful sunrise in this beautiful city of Pittsburgh. One more big breath, welcoming a new moon cycle, new love, new light into our lives with this Aquarius energy. Inhale your chest up to the sky, and exhale, let it out through the mouth. Sigh it out with a bow. Thank you for joining me through this full moon practice. I hope to see you next time, wherever we are, hopefully in Colorado.